Good morning, everybody. My name is Kim Martin Raymond, and I am a minister. I am a spiritual life coach. I am also a holistic nutritionist, and I am the host of the How Now podcast. Where we talk about how to live in the now. And I have been a part of this wonderful group with Dr. Alex Rosa, and we have just been really focusing on our health and have been talking about some ways in which we can move our bodies and really get ourselves in a space of maintenance and of, for those who are new to fitness, being able to start bridging that gap. And I do that here at work. So I wanted to bring you into my office today so you can kind of see how I have things set up here. I work in a corporate office, and I have my own space. And so, this is my door. I've got my little peace sign up there. I've got my name on there. And there are some stars on here because the people here at my job think that it's wonderful to encourage, because everything is not always about physical. It's about your mental well-being as well. So I've got some wonderful little sayings that people have put here on my door. It says, keep being awesome. My 3 years here in this position, simply awesome. You are powerful. And these are things that I see that help to boost me when I come into my office in the morning. Okay, I'm going to turn the camera around so you can kind of get a little bit of what I see when I come into my office. All right, let me come on the outside first. There's glass on the door, so it says blessed. And so this is how I come in every morning. I come into my office, and this is what I see. I've got some wonderful plants here because I like to have greenery in here. Sometimes I'll turn off the overhead lights, and I have little candles there that I can light. Well, they're the little electronic ones. I've got my little water here because I like to have that soothing sound. Okay. I've got some things on the wall that are representative of my family and myself. Okay. One of my favorite sayings. Use me, God. Show me how to take who I am, who I want to be, and who I can be, and use it for a purpose greater than myself. I love that. Then I've got some books down here. These are all books that I have actually written, so I keep them here in my office as well. Okay? So we'll pan around here. This is my yoga ball. My yoga ball, because I have spinal stenosis, and sometimes I need to sit on that ball because it helps to strengthen my core. So I have this office chair over here, not the best ergonomically correct chair, but when I don't want to use that, I swap it out and I'll sit on my yoga ball. Okay, then let me pan around a little bit. This is the piece de resistance. I just got this and I just brought it into my office this morning. It is a portable treadmill. Y'all, I am so super excited about this. I got it through Amazon, and I'll make sure to put a link in, with this video. And it is, portable. I bought it in my car this morning. I came in, I set it up in this space. I was actually going to put it up here with my desk because here on my desk, I have a desk riser. I don't know if you can see that right here. I can touch on the sides and lift this desk so it lifts and lowers so I can stand while I'm working or I can sit, okay? And I was going to put the treadmill, right across this little area here, but I decided to put it here on the side so that way I can, take a little 10 minutes to walk. I've got a wonderful view here so I can look out the window if I want to do that. But let's hop on this puppy real quick and see how it goes, okay? I've got a little power button here. Okay, I'm going to step on the sides. Okay, so I'm on the sides. I'm going to press that start button. It's going to say 3, 2, 1, and then it's going to start moving. Okay, I'm going to step on here. I'm going to increase the speed. I'm going to increase it some more. It goes all the way up to 3.8, so it can go up to a light jog. I've got it at 160. I'm going to put it at 180. And that's a nice little stride. It's not going too far, but see, I can walk on it. Gets me moving. Okay? And then when I want to stop, I just press the stop button and it slows down. So it's hands-free. It doesn't have anything that you can hold on to, but it stops without you falling off. Okay? Then it stops. Then you can step down off of it and you're done. So that is it. It also comes with an app that you can put on your phone. So you have an app that you can put on your phone as well. And so that is something that is awesome. I'm so excited about having this in my office, because now when it's time to get up and take that little 10-minute break, I can walk for 10 minutes. I can do that 3 times during the course of the day, and I get 30 minutes of walking in, so I can get my steps in. So that's something that's awesome. Okay, some other little knickknacks that I have around here. Let me show you my little 2-pound hand weights, because sometimes I can, do a couple of things, with my upper body and my core. So I have my little 2-pound weights here that I use, okay? And those help me to be able to, get some strength training in while I'm sitting, okay? Also over here, I wanted to show you what my morning looks like. When I come in the morning, I fill up my half-a-gallon jug, and I'll do that twice during the course of the day, and that'll be my water for the day, okay? This is going to be my lunch today. I've got a salad that's got some nuts and some berries in there, a couple of apples. It's a green salad. I usually get it from Publix, and so it's got that. And then what I do is I put a pack of wild salmon in there. So that goes inside. I'll have some balsamic vinaigrette that I put on top of there, and that will be my lunch for today. Okay, I love berries, love berries. Publix usually does berries and strawberries. Sometimes they have raspberries and blackberries as well. And I'll have this for breakfast this morning. Then as you can see, I've got my mushroom tea. I've got my whole earth stevia leaf and monk fruit sugar. So I'm not using processed sugar in there. And that'll go into my cup this morning. And I'll have that with some egg whites. My egg whites are in the refrigerator, so I'll have some egg whites with that. And then sometimes I'll also have a piece of toast. So let me get my little Arnold bread here. I'll have a little thin slice of small slice of bread, 80 calories. I may have 1 slice, and I'll have that with my egg whites, and I'll have that with my mushroom coffee. I was unfortunately this past week, and I took my collagen home. Usually I put my collagen in my mushroom coffee, and I forgot it. So I'll have to take it later on. But that's typically what I have during the course of the day. And I just make sure that, I have some relaxing music playing. I don't know if you can hear it in the background. I usually go into YouTube and find some jazz music, and that just sets the tone for the day. So my office is very zen. When I come in here, I start work at 8:30, and usually I'll come in at 8 o'clock, 8:15, and just, make that transition from being in my car and coming from home to transitioning to work. And I make sure that this space is a comfortable space for me, that it is a relaxing space for me. I can close my door, and this is my little haven here while I'm working, so I can get some things done. I'm productive, but when it's time for me to move, I have my yoga ball, I've got the treadmill there, I've got my weights, so I have ways in which to move my body while I'm sitting here. And you can even do those things. You may not be able to have a portable treadmill in your if you have a cubicle, but you can definitely have some weights, some hand weights to do a couple of things. If you go online, there are plenty of chair exercises that you can do for 5 or 10 minutes while you're sitting in your space. So it doesn't mean that you have to stand or that you have to do yoga poses in your cubicle. You may be able to just simply find something on YouTube that is a chair exercise, and I can put a couple of links for those as well for some people that I usually follow, and you can go ahead and get that movement in. Make sure that you have things that are accessible, that you have, if you need a snack, I have little bags of the carrots. So I'll have that with some of the balsamic vinaigrette, or I'll just eat them raw, So you're always looking for things that you can do in the spaces that you're in, because you want to have spaces of solace. Because when we talk about just physical fitness, not just physical fitness, but it's mental fitness as well. So you want to make sure that space is something the spaces that you're in are comfortable, and that they represent who you are. And my space does that. Oh, one other thing that I forgot to share is that, we have windows that don't open, as you can see. So what I do is I have a sage spray, and I spray my office every morning with sage, just so that way I can bring in that aroma, I can bring in that peace. That's something that helps me. Another thing that I have is, hold on, I have my little positive saying that I have here. This is from Louise Hay. And this one says, the world is our heaven on earth. I'm sorry you can't see that, but I have a little saying, and I flip a card every single day that talks about us, the word. So, you see what I'm saying? I'm just creating the atmosphere. You create the atmosphere and make it your own, so that way you can function in this space. And so I want to take a little moment to share with you all what I do during the course of the day and the things that I use. And I hope that this was helpful. Have a wonderful, awesome day, and I look forward to talking to you soon. Peace.